The Three Baby Dragons and the Big Bad Cyclops by Dan Krikorian and Alex Gollop. Once upon a time, there were three baby dragons who lived with their father in a gingerbread hut. They lived on their house, nibbling and nibbling. But in the forest, a mean Cyclops which loved to eat gingerbread. But in the forest lived a mean Cyclops which loved to eat gingerbread. The baby dragons feared him because he was almost as big as their gingerbread hut. But one night the Cyclops came to take a couple snaps at the gingerbread hut. The baby dragons heard the noise and peeked out the window to see what was going on outside. The next day, the littlest baby dragon went outside to get a gumdrop for their breakfast. But when he saw the Cyclops saying, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of a baby dragon," the baby dragon ran inside screaming, "Father, father, the Cyclops is coming." So the father went outside and blew fire at the Cyclops. The Cyclops died. But the next day, the Cyclops' master, the goblin, came to destroy the dragons. 2 nights later, the goblin came late at night. He crept into the trees in back of the gingerbread hut. Then he crept behind the hut and started to nibble. He bit his way through almost into the house, but the littlest dragon heard the noise and woke up his father. The dragons ran outside, and their father blew fire on the goblin. The goblin's power were too strong, and he only got a scar. So then he ran away to his house in the forest. The little dragons were too afraid to go back into their gingerbread house, so they built a new house out of brick. They didn't want the goblin bothering them anymore, so they decided to hire the Green Bay Packer football team to beat the goblin up. The Packers killed the goblin, and the dragons lived happily ever after in their brick house. So then all the dragons and Packers had a party. For dessert, they ate most of the gingerbread hut, almost everybody dressed in costumes. The end.
Hi, my name is Alex Gollop, and I'm going to tell you how to make a fortune teller dice. You start out with a bar of soap. Then you have one of your parents use a cutting board, which is holding all of my things, to cut the bar of soap into a cube like this. Then you use a pen to carve little designs in the cube like this. And the designs that I used were a dice, which means you roll again, an airplane, which means you'll travel around the world a lot, a cent sign, which means you'll be poor, a 4-leaf clover, which means you'll have good luck, a dollar sign, which means you'll be rich, and a football, which means you'll be athletic. And then you take 6 different colored markers. I use purple, black, green, yellow, blue, and red. And then you color those 6 colors on each side of the cube like this, and the color won't get into the carvings with your pen of the fortunes because they're deep.
Okay, Alex, can you use the one you made and call somebody up and tell us their fortune?
BJ.
It's not ready.
Alex. You ready? Yep. Six. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be 4.
Oh, too bad. Bad luck.
I'm gonna be 4.
One more.
Does that have to be first? Yeah. Hi, my name is Alex Scallop, and last night we had a space program, and I'm going to show you all my stuff. This is my rocket, or space shuttle, and I made a stand for it, and it can come off, although it's hard to put back on.
I can help you with that one.
This is my poster. This is my game.
Cloud.
And called Travel in Space. And my favorite fact was, space shuttles came. Most people think of wolves as mean, vicious animals. That is what we hear in fairy tales like The Three Little Pigs. But this isn't true. I hope this report will change the way you think about wolves. Join me, Alex Scallop, on a learning adventure to discover the truth about wolves. A wolf's body is a strong and powerful hunting machine. Wolves have 200 million smelling cells in their muzzle to help them sniff out their prey. They can turn their ears to hear things from miles away. Wolves hunt in packs of 5 to 10 animals. Wolves encircle their prey before they attack. Some wolves attack at the head while others attack at the sides and stomach. Wolves once lived across nearly all of North America, Europe, and Asia. Today, wolves are being pushed farther and farther north. They have been hunted to near extinction. Wolves have been able to live in many different types of areas. They can live in mountains, forests, swamps, and frozen tundra. They can eat anything from mice to moose. They need to be near fresh drinking water. Wolves communicate in many ways. The alpha male looks the beta wolves in the eye. Beta wolves put their tails between their legs and lick the alpha male's face to show he's the leader. Wolves can communicate by howling, growling, squeaking, whining, and barking. They howl to call the pack together when they hunt. The entire wolf pack helps with the raising of the wolf pups. After the pack digs the den, the alpha female gives birth to the pups in May.
Only the alpha female and the alpha male mate and have pups. The wolf pups are helpless when they are born and get milk from their mother. The pack will bring food to their mother wolf because she cannot leave her pups. After about 3 weeks, the pups leave the den. The adult wolves will help feed the growing pups by chewing up the food and spitting it out. As they grow, pups become very playful and practice their hunting skills by wrestling with the other members of the pack. In 12 months, the pups will join the pack to hunt for food. For this report, I use the following sources of information: Wild Wild Wolves by Joyce Milton, Wolves by Seymour Simon, and Wolves by Gail Gibbons.
Stars by Lois Lowry. This book is exciting, historical, and educational. This is a story about the friendship of a Christian girl and a Jewish girl in Denmark during World War II. The characters are fictional, but most of the story is true. I enjoyed reading this book, and I think you will too.